Goha Yuna, Menjibro, and Nenzuo have all gone missing, but someone else is also not reachable at this moment in time. His name is London. How does London, UTS, Manabu, and these three missing characters connect to each other? Well, it's theory time. Let's take a look and see if London could be evil. So at the end of episode 13, we see what looks to be like the next antagonist of the show. As well as the fact is, we see their base is somewhere in the alien resident area. In fact, it's possible that we could see their base of operation in the entrance area while moving through episode 15. Now, what was really interesting to me is the fact that every time someone interacted with Goha Yuna, they went missing. And we know from the way that the information reads in episode 16, that it was the two boys that went missing first, and then Goha Yuna followed after. So what if this antagonist group wanted Goha Yuna all along, and in order to get her to go to them personally, they took Menjibro and Netsuzo. Or more accurately, they ordered London to get them for the antagonists so that Goha Yuna would go to the alien residency in an attempt to save/find them. After that was completed, the new antagonist that we see at the episode 13 ending ordered another two names, UTS and Manabu. Now we know they want Manabu already, and London has contacted UTS asking them to find Goha Yuna, which ultimately could lead them to this antagonistic group. Currently, London is uncontactable. Maybe that's because he's off asking MIK or Manabu for help in finding Goha Yuna. Manabu is the type of guy that would help any person in need, and if he heard that UTS is involved and possibly in danger, then he's most likely going to go and help them out regardless, because of the small friendship that is slowly forming between them. And thus, towards the end of this arc, this new antagonist group will have Goha Yuna, the president of the company that created Rush Dolls, UTS, and by extension Yuhi, the owner of that bit of Earthstamar that they have in their possession, and Manabu, who has been their target all along. But why would London do this? Well, maybe it's because of Manya. What if at the start she couldn't really get a job? So the only way she got those big movie roles was thanks to the power and influence of this evil group, and London was the one who secretly made a deal with them so that they would keep and get Manya shining on the big screen. After all, we know that London is a hardcore Manya fanboy, and even these underground aliens, like the Jersey Devils, know of the name Manya. Right now, we are getting a lot of suspicious vibes from London, but this idea of him making a deal with this new antagonist in where he tricks someone into going to their base in exchange for a TV or advertisement deal for Manya, and then afterwards, they, the antagonists, use/trick London into repeating these types of missions, even though Manya is now a star. All they would need to do is blackmail London by saying, "London, who made your precious Manya into a star?" getting her those roles at the beginning. "It would be a shame if she found out what you did for her. I wonder, would she be happy or would she be sad?" If you don't want her to know, then do what we ask. This way you can have it to where London, although currently forced to work for this evil group, but willingly did so in the past, can now somewhat be redeemed in the present. By showing off to us as the viewer that this blackmail is going on, and spinning it to where during the UTS meeting, a secret message that only Yumu picked up was actually being transmitted from London to them, in where London regrets what he did, and him sending UTS to find/fix this original mistake of sending Goha Yuna down there is his way of trying to be redeemed and repent for what he has done. So in a way, he's still following orders, but he kind of believes that UTS will save Goha Yuna, thus making what he did in the past somewhat better. But what do you think? I've been trying to see how this antagonist group at the end of episode 13 and Goha Yuna link together, and why London is involved. Goha Yuna doesn't seem evil, as she's doing interviews and hanging out with people at restaurants. And in general, people see her in a positive light. So making her in a damsel in distress role, then throwing Manabu into the picture as they mentioned him by name in episode 13, and of course we need UTS as they're the main characters, and of course the whole Earthdemar that's in the possession of these antagonists, I feel like just helps make it fit together if they go off the fact is that London made a deal with someone bad because he wanted something good in terms of this person that he believed in and admired to grow and be successful, and then when he tried to back out, they blackmailed him into staying and doing what they wanted him to do. But yeah, that was my idea. If you have any reasons as to why London could possibly be evil, let me hear them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say and what you think. What are your crazy theories? I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Have a great day. Alligator, matane, goodbye.